The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force is issuing a zero-tolerance approach in addressing the recent spate of reported robbery incidents in the Federation. In a statement issued on the weekend, the police said, in alignment with our zero-tolerance approach to crime and violence, the force has increased its investigative capacity through the deployment of additional manpower and resources to address the spate of robberies. We continue to implore citizens and businesses to be vigilant and proactive in safeguarding their well-being and assets. Specifically, we direct our advice towards business proprietors, encouraging them to assess and bolster their existing security protocols and, where applicable, to implement cash handling procedures that prioritize employee safety. For those lacking reliable security measures, we strongly recommend reconsideration, as the protection of employees and assets is of paramount importance. The police is also recommending security measures such as installing burglar alarm systems and closed-circuit television (CCTV) and ample and functional lighting both inside and around the premises, as these can help deter criminal activity. The police statement comes in light of recent incidents of robberies on the weekend, including the armed robbery of two branches of the Rams supermarket on Saturday, just a little over an hour apart. Preliminary investigations indicate that approximately 6:30 p.m., four armed and masked assailants wearing hoodies rushed the Rams supermarket at Camps. The assailants robbed four of the cashier's stations and the vault of large sum of money before fleeing the scene in a waiting car. At approximately 7:55 p.m., four armed and masked assailants dressed in all black entered the Rams supermarket at Bird Rock. The assailants also stole a large sum of cash from the cashiers and the vault before making their getaway in a waiting car. The scenes of both incidents were processed by the crime scene unit and items of evidential value were collected. The investigations into the incidents are ongoing and the general public will be kept abreast of the developments. Meanwhile, on Friday, the Good Life supermarket in Saddlers was also robbed. Preliminary investigations indicate that between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m., two masked and armed assailants entered the establishment. The business owner was assaulted at gunpoint and pushed to the floor, while both assailants stole a sum of money from the cash register. The armed assailants also stole a shelved item before making their escape via the front door, according to the police. The scene was processed by the crime scene unit and items of evidential value were collected. In another incident on Saturday, police are investigating the reported armed robbery of a male civilian. The incident was reported to have occurred at Douglas Estates and Peters between 7:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. The alleged victim came to the Bastille police station and reported that shortly after making a purchase at an eatery, he observed four males dressed in black standing in a dark area while driving. Upon getting closer, the four assailants approached the vehicle, pointing a weapon at him and demanded that he stop. The assailants, all of whom the alleged victim observed to be wearing masks, then forced him in the back seat of his vehicle. He reported that the assailants drove for some time before forcing him out of the vehicle in the area of the Kim Collins Highway. He stated that two assailants who exited the vehicle proceeded to rob him of personal effects before driving away in the vehicle, which also contained numerous valuable personal items of his. The alleged victim was not harmed during the incident. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline.